One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Wake your ass up, fool. John J. and Rich. What's crack-a-lackin'? This is the big boss dog, Snoopy Deagle Double Jizzle. Bang, boom, what you gonna do? John J. and Rich. We're not talking about Ren 1010. We're not talking about Lassie. It's the one and only dog, y'all. The classy, sassy, big Snoop Deagle Double Jizzle. In your face to be and in the place to be. And you're listening to John J. and Rich. Wake your ass up, fool.
It's John J. and Rich. It's Super Bowl weekend. It's Friday.
Yeah, buddy.
Friday, February 7th. Our phone number is 877-937-1047. You know, we for years have been told you got to be careful how you use the word Super Bowl.
Yes.
Right? Like you can't use it for advertising or put your name on something, right?
Right.
Outside of the Super Bowl of eggs, we're allowed to do that.
Well, that is his own thing.
So I've been trying to practice how to cleverly talk about the Super Bowl without saying the Super Bowl.
We've swapped out the first letters to make this promo legal to broadcast according to NFL rules so we can sneak by trademark and copyright laws. Don't miss Booper Soul Nifty Fine. It's the Philadelphia Eagles against the Kansas City Chiefs. You'll be able to watch the quarterback matchup between Patrick Mahomes and Halen Jertz. And don't miss the Booper Soul Shaftime Ho featuring Lendrick Kamar. So eat some Wickenchings, bring some deers, and watch football on your Tig Benfoot screen. It's Booper Soul Nifty Fine, only on Ox.
Language humor.
You get it, Peyton? You get it?
I do get it. It's funny, and it's funny because you can understand what they're saying, even though it's all right.
It's so funny because it happened.
Do you understand?
That's another version of. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense?
Oh man. Okay. I have this debate in my head, and I brought it up yesterday because I think the weather's so nice right now. I feel like that's not normal, although it's normal for Arizona, but I was hoping to get more coldness for a while. I mean, what gives, Puxatawny Phil? I thought it was 6 more weeks of winter, but not here, right? And so, like, I said to my wife the other day, I was like, is this the beginning of, like, where it's going to be nice and then hot, or do we still get cold? Because it's February. It should be cold, right?
It should be.
But, I mean, I've grown up here my entire life, and I don't remember. I just know that in June, it's ungodly, and July and August is ungodly.
Yeah.
Right. And you too, Kyle, you have weather questions.
I have weather questions all the time because I don't really look at the weather forecast or anything like that because I have a husband who has weather stations at our house and apps and looks at the desert Doppler and looks at the weather radar all the time. And so usually I feel like if I have questions about the weather, I just ask him. But he really insulted me last night. So I was like, trying to prepare for today because tonight we have flag football games for both Addie and Easton, my kids. And I know it's really warm out during the day right now. I already know that. But I feel like in the evening, it gets a little chilly, gets a little breezy. And so I asked him, so what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Like, what should I expect? And he goes, seriously? It's like, yeah, I was asking these questions. He's like, I just am blown away that a grown adult like you doesn't know what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. I was like, what?
Does he not know who he's talking to?
I was like, I'm sorry. Did something change in our relationship? Like, no, I'm sorry. I don't look at the weather radar. I don't look at the forecast. I look to you.
The disappointment.
You're the guy.
Like in the way, like I just like it was a movie. I see him like nodding his head and walking away from you.
He's like
basically,
we have weather stations stationed throughout the house. You should know, is what he's saying.
He's saying I should know.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I only know because you know.
Right, like
that's the deal we made.
Yeah,
you
for
are
sure.
the weather station.
Does your phone have that weather app or no?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Okay.
But still.
I don't need to look at it.
No, I never look at it either.
Yeah.
I got him.
It's kind of like if that were the reverse, it's like what I do with my wife and people's birthdays. I don't know when anybody's birthday is. That's her thing. She knows that, so I got to go to. He's your weather guy. He's so weather guy, you should never have to even, he should tell you need an umbrella today.
I know. I know. But for some reason last night he had it. He drew the line in the sand. He's not my weather person anymore.
Wow, I'm sorry, Kyle.
I was like, You know what? This actually really changes our relationship.
I know.
And speaking of relationships, what's going on with Kadeem, your boyfriend?
Yeah, my boyfriend Kadeem. So there's one thing that I really love about him, and it's that he's really good at cleaning things. Like, really good. Way better than me. Like, my mom, I think, failed me with that skill. Like, we didn't have to really clean up like that. His dad was like, kind of, I don't want to say strict, but he was very particular in how things were, right?
Very Strickland.
That's his last name? Yes, very Strickland. Last name jokes. Knee slapper. No, but like they would have to get checked off by their dad if they cleaned like their rooms or their bathrooms to get the okay. I didn't really experience that.
Dang, is he military?
Kind of. Like he ran a very tight ship. And so yesterday I get home from work and literally our apartment is like spotless head to toe. And I was like, what? This looks so great in here. And then I started thinking and I was like, I do remember like 3 weeks ago when I told Kadeem, I said, if you're thinking of proposing soon, make sure that the house is clean. And I came home randomly to a spotless apartment.
So did you get proposed to last night?
No, but it's coming. I have a good
Maybe this
feeling
weekend.
about it.
Maybe this weekend.
Big weekend.
But I was like, I just put 2 and 2 together. Like, there was no explanation. We don't have visitors coming. Why?
So he's never done that before?
He has, but it's been a while. It's been a while.
Oh, so you
since
think
he's
there's
like,
a chance that he
I
could
do.
propose to you?
I
but
do.
Super Bowl weekend.
Wait, if your apartment's dirty and he proposed, you wouldn't say yes because the pictures wouldn't be right?
Yeah, that's actually a big part of it. But also, say he doesn't do it in the apartment. Say we go to dinner. Like, I want to come home to a clean house. So
there's nothing wrong with that.
That's exciting. That would actually make a lot of sense. The big game, the big question. We could tie it in. Well, he's proposing.
I mean, he's burning daylight at this point because time is ticking for Peyton.
I know.
Yeah.
I just feel, without knowing everything, that, hey, most likely he should have done it over Christmas or whatever you were expecting it. Like, to do it Super Bowl weekend, you got to be like, oh, what are you doing? The game's on.
I think that would
But
be
which
him.
one of them is going to say, what are you doing? What's the game? The game's on. What?
I just wonder what would make him want to do it Super Bowl weekend. Do it Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, my God, that's the next week.
Oh, my gosh. Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
What?
Is the house going to stay clean that long?
Yeah, good question, Kyle. Will it?
I don't know. I'm going to try.
It would be perfect to do it this weekend because in Valentine's Day, you could celebrate your first Valentine's Day as an engaged couple.
That's good. And
Or you do it on Valentine's Day, which is that next Friday?
Yeah.
It's a week from today.
Valentine's Day's on a Friday?
I know.
Halloween's on a
I
Friday?
know. It's the best year for
What?
holidays.
I'm like 2025. I think I like you so far.
Wow,
did-
Super
yeah.
Bowl's on Sunday?
yeah,
Man, things are changing.
it's all happening. Good luck. Well, good luck,
Thank
Peyton.
you. Everybody, please send me good vibes and just manifest this for me. I really
I
want
mean,
it.
the worst, you got a nice clean apartment. That's the
Yeah,
worst thing that can.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
Deciding on what to listen to is hard. Using Zumo to stream music from iHeart 90s Radio is easy. Or play iHeart Country or Hip Hop Beats. Your choice, all for free. Stream easy with Zumo Play. Get live and on-demand entertainment with no logins, no signups, no accounts, no hassle. This April, binge these classics. The Whole 9 Yards starring Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry. Adaptation with Nicolas Cage and Meryl Streep. And The Fisher King with Robin Williams. All streaming free on Zumo Play. Go to play.zumo.com now. Life is hard. Zumo is easy.
Exactly.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.